Slam poetry is rhythmic performance street poetry born out of the Southside of Chicago.
Artsworld went to America to meet the guy who pioneered this form of expression.
Welcome to Slam, everybody. This is the first Slam. There are slams all over the world. There are slams in London, Ireland, South Pole, Singapore, Australia, Madagascar, Fargo, North Dakota, Berwyn, Springfield, Kalamazoo. They all started here, and I'm the guy that started them. My name's Mark Smith. What makes your slam different than your ordinary poetry reading is that you, the audience, are always in control.
We haven't always been close for, not, you know, we were close when you're growing up, but then we kind of broke off.
Yep, it was.
And this was like the step back into, and we really worked pretty good together, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. This is a new mic, so we'll see if you like it.
The blues when swinging trumpets blow goes blue is red, the rhythm cuts the rain with saucy cinder beats and blackbirds hop the hi-hat lines. It's a scat's matter scene.
In cellar grays where notes collide, the bulb's half eclipse cleaves a brain, and death the wailing madman cries. Leaves me half breaths, baby.
Lilliputans who wore heavy coats were marked for mockery. Scarves were an invitation to be choked.
Circle one another, take shots at the other's defenses.
It pushes past the pills and all the cheap thrills of knowledge is power.
My black Superman, my volcano of wood.
It's like yesterday never happened or tomorrow doesn't need thinking about. The music is just there.
I am so fragmented, I've begun to believe all mirrors are broken. I am stable. I am unfixable.
Working with you and like being able to find that way to like express myself was probably the best thing.
You take the technique, you take the writing that you did, you take the ideas, but then there's something deep inside your soul or your spirit or whatever it is that brings it and makes it so completely alive. So
before the bread cools down, smear it with sweet salted butter and smash it with your fingers. Crumble it up in a bowl of collard greens or buttermilk. Forget that I'm telling you, it's the first thing I ever cooked, that my daddy was laughing and breathing and no bullet in his head when he taught me. Mix it till it looks like quicksand, he'd say, till it moves like a slow song sounds.
It's really important how the poem hits the air for me. I got one shot. It might be 3 minutes, might be 5, might be 1. But I got that one shot, and I don't think of it as performing. It's like, this is my mode of transport for poems now.
for me at the beginning, that's what it was all about. Poets do not know how to take the good ideas and the good writing they have and transport it to an audience so that the audience can get it.
So bend that note like your first drink of water in days. Break its neck over the boots of the dead. Sing it at the broken walls of Fallujah and listen for the echo. Practice your harmonica every night so the night will hear you.
Back of the mill and talk, because it was also a social thing, so we'd be like, blah, 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 and Mark would come back and we would feel like our father had just come. We won't talk anymore in the back of the room. You know?
Hangs with the blackbirds up on those high hot lines.
Up on those high hot lines. It's a dead man's crooked thing.
I wrote that before I was anything. That when I hadn't met anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this feeling of destiny that you gonna get this out. I ran off copies of that poem on sticky paper. I'd go to all the taverns downtown and I'd stick it on the bathroom walls.
For me, it was a turning point where I understood that art is not just this thing for art. If it's not changing people in a real way, what's the point?